Well, it was bound to happen. A Minecraft movie is a huge financial success, making millions upon millions of dollars, and regardless of what you think of the film's quality itself, you can't deny that this was a massive success. So, undoubtedly, a sequel was almost inevitably gonna happen, but what could we expect to see inside of a sequel? Well, with certain post-credits from the first Minecraft movie, I think we have at least a good idea as to where the baselines of things can actually start off with, because yes, obviously at the very end of the film, there was a post-credit scene with Alex. Alex, one of the default characters, meaning something related to her, or possibly something related to all the default characters could be leading into the sequel to the movie. Now, let's be honest, having every single default character inside one movie might be a little bit too much, especially if you consider we're still gonna have like the core characters we have from the first movie going into the second movie. So if we are gonna like dabble into more default characters from Minecraft, then we should probably just like keep it to just Alex and Steve as of right now in the sequel. But how could this lead into the sequel? Because at the very end of the first movie, we did see all the main characters returning back to the real world. But what could the plot be of this movie? Well, I could see two possibilities as to which direction they could go by. One way more likely than the other, I will admit, but the other one's still pretty possible. The first one, way more likely one, that chest left up in the attic might have something to do with them returning to the Minecraft world. Maybe it could have like a chest for buried treasure or something like that. And maybe before Steve got captured, he put it inside the real world or something like that. That could definitely be a possibility, which could lead to, obviously, the oceans with, like, the drowns and other parts of Minecraft that we didn't see in the first movie. Say, maybe, like, the deep dark could somehow make its way inside this movie, or something like that. Where they're in the ocean, but they go so deep that they accidentally end up in the deep dark. Of course, they'd probably have to have, like, a big baddie or something like that. I have no idea what they could do. Maybe they could pull something from Minecraft Dungeons. The Arch-Illager might be a good idea, or something like that. But then there's another way I could possibly see the plot going, and that involves that miner guy. Whoever he was, that miner guy, I feel like has something to do with what could be part of the plot of the second movie. Because why would he be there guarding that mine for no other reason other than to keep kids out? That just sounds a bit off to me. Also, isn't it kind of weird that he looks kind of just like an older version of Steve in a way? Maybe he could be the explanation as to why Steve actually has things like elytras or things like that without actually going to the end or something. And he could be the reason that actually draws Steve and all these characters back into the Minecraft world somehow. Or maybe both of these plots could actually be entwined somehow. Maybe the old man is somehow like the Steve before the Steve or something like that, and then the actual Steve has to find his way back to the Minecraft world somehow while using whatever is inside this one chest with the help of Alex and all his friends he found along the way already. There definitely is ways that could actually go about taking this plot in the sequel. I'm not exactly sure what it's gonna be, but I'm pretty sure they had at least somewhat of an idea if they were to put a post-credit scene in a movie. I mean, any post-credit scene just obviously signifies that they do have more plans at some point in the future. But I don't know, maybe I'm just not thinking about something else. If you have any other ideas, leave them down below. I'd love to hear them. And if you like this video, consider liking, subscribing, all that YouTube-y stuff. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all later.